Hey everybody, welcome to a new episode of First Impressions here at Dexbuild. I'm Matt, and today we're checking out the game Cast and Chill. Normally I like to get into the game, tweak the settings, get stuff set up, but when I was immediately greeted with what appears to be the opportunity to pet my dog and perhaps pick him or her, I figured I wanted to do that with you all, because this is the very first thing you're greeted with as you open the game. Once we get in, I'm going to make this go full screen right now. It's a windowed for me, and we'll fix all that later, but let's pick a dog. So I can pet dog. You can click the paw to get multiple options. Now I have a German Shepherd. That's pretty close. I might go with that. It looks like maybe like a Husky, some kind of like Mastiff or Bulldog or something like that. You got a Lab, a Golden Retriever, a White Lab or something like that. That's probably closest to my dog Harley, the German Shepherd. It looks like you could shuffle it. You can't change yourself, so I don't know about that. And then we hit the check, and we are in. Cast and Chill is like a cozy fishing game. Look at the pixel art. Unbelievable, honestly. I don't know if I'm supposed to be with controller or with mouse and keyboard. I kind of feel like I want to do mouse, or I mean controller. Because I do have this on Steam Deck, and I could see that being my primary way of playing. I mean, the vibes are strong, right? I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Where that is, I saw like a thing. Cast my line with A. Happy to. New species discovered. Okay. So my line's in the water. Assuming they're going to bite, and I'm going to have a prompt to pull. Hold A to reel in. Well, I can't imagine it's always going to be that easy, but we hit A to store our catch. And we caught our first fish. Now, you all know I love pixel art, kind of indie, cozy, puzzly games. I don't know if there's a puzzle to this at all, but, you know, we did Keep Driving earlier this year. Loved that game. So this feels like a nice, apt follow-up. I'm going to drive a little further. Looks like maybe my mission's to catch 3 fish. What just a stellar game. So let me see the settings and stuff. I mentioned my my screen currently is kind of small. I'll fix this if it did anything wonky for you all. Looks like it did a little bit. Bear with me, bear with me. I'm fixing it. You can see it. There we go. And I can actually see my full game now. Much appreciated. Thank you for bearing with me. Great. It said it went to full screen, but it actually did not. Camera, zoom out. Why would I want to do that? Auto tracking, idle mode, 1 minute. Game tips, dog barks, great, and parallel units. Save game character. Oh, I can shuffle myself as well. Look at that hat. Yeah, okay, let's keep going. Very chill controls. Release catch, drive boat. Snooze. Alright, well, we'll learn it all as we go, huh? It appears I'm at the end of the map in this direction. I want to be a little more central here. Alright, let's send out the line. It looked like my job was to catch 3 fish. Was that like a bass? I'm not a fishing guy. Are any of you big fishermen? Doesn't appear to be like a skill-based way to catch. Sunfish. Told you that's what it was. I guess that's small. Is that what the S stands for? 6-ounce fish? Seems small to me. It's not enough for dinner. Open logbook. Okay, so far we have a threadfin shad. We've seen a walleye. How do I know if I've caught it before? Caught one. Okay, I see. And then here we've caught 1 bluegill sunfish. It needs more music. It had that kind of nice, almost Stardew music at the beginning. I get that they want it to be relaxing. That might be why they haven't done it here, but... and there is kind of a nice natural water sound. Maybe mixed with a little wind. But it would be cool to have maybe like a rustic, you know, kind of song playing. Alright, so that's our second sunfish. Also small, same size. I'm interested to see how much depth there is to this game. So it's 14 bucks on Steam, on sale right now as a part of their like fishing week fest or whatever, fish fest. So it's like 11 bucks now. If you're interested at all, this is the time to buy. I put it out the day after release, so this kind of middle week of June through the 21st, whatever that is. I imagine it'll be for sale through then if you're interested. Let's go see. I'm wondering if there are vendors. Can you level up? Can you get better gear? Can you get better fishing? Can you access new areas? Like, what is that gameplay loop going to look like for us? If you're noticing a jitteriness, that is happening in the game, despite, you know, there being no performance issues or anything like that. Or I should say with my system. Just how the game's running. Alright, so B took me to this vendor. Well, hey there, bud. I'm Rusty. Come in. All the gear's over there on the right there. Lures, rods, boats, upgrades, the whole shebang. Holler if you need a hand or a good story. I got both in spades. I'm gonna tell you what. Big fan of this fella. Did he say his name? I already forgot it, but I like him. Alright, so a bobber helps me get threadfin shad and bluegill sunfish, which I happen to have both already. Crankbait best for... Oh, we're gonna want that probably. Well, I only have enough for this one, so let's buy it. And we'll start saving for this other one. So Lil Guppy, nothing fancy, just a solid stick to get your line wet and maybe land your first catch. We got the Maple Scout, reliable, nimble, tough as a northern brush. We got Timberjack, heavy-duty rod made for bruisers and toothy critters. And we got different kayaks, no gas, no glory, just guts. Okay, we can just slowly upgrade our boat. If your dream's full of smoke and lake water. Loon Chaser, I love a good loon. This lake's already built to turn heads and haul a catch. Oh, so then we start getting like coastal boats. I guess we can go in the ocean eventually, maybe? And then looks like maybe this is our access to other areas. Grabbing a fishing license lets you unlock new waters to fish, because the best lunkers don't hang out by the dock. So, for now, looks like we want to get out and fish as much as we can. I guess this is what I have, right? Or can I buy, like, parts? Rod strength? Okay, so this would increase the amount of... or the weight of fish I can pull in, or the length of fish I can pull in when I can get those upgrades. What am I not looking at here? Okay, and I can increase my fish storage, so I can catch more than 3 before I have to come back. So, that's what we'll save up for next. Did I just tip him? I don't have that kind of money. Year for worms or winning, because I tell you, this year's Monster Walleye Trophy is still up for grabs. Ain't nobody broke that record yet. 19 pounds. Last year, it was little Evie Jean who took the crown. Surprised everyone, too. Tiny gal with a busted boat motor and a cooler full of snacks, holding a beast like it was nothing. Rules are simple. Any rod and lure, no cheats. You land a walleye heavier than Evie Jean's, and that trophy's yours along with a year's worth of bragging rights. Little tip for you, ain't no point trying to wrangle beasts like that with poor gear. Alright, so that's our goal for now. Look at that thing. Like, we're going out to the ocean or something. I like the variety. Let's go out and fish here. It seems like cast and chill is kind of the theme of the game. It's going to be real mellow, isn't it? Alright, let's catch a few more of what we already got. Let's put that new lure on. See if it helps us catch something new. So it goes a little lower. Oh, I love the little bubbly underwater sounds. Do y'all remember that fishing scandal that happened maybe like 5 years ago, maybe more? There was some fishing tournament and the guys were like putting weights in the fish they caught to help them win a... Oh, we got off. Stop reeling when the fish is fighting hard. Well, that would information would be useful before. Anyway, they got caught, and there was like a big controversy in the fishing world, of which I don't really know a ton about. I'm letting go when he's fighting hard. Gotcha. Okay, so there is like a little bit of a skill thing to it. Smallmouth bass. 15-inch, 2-pound fish, y'all. Are these worth more? Oh man, there's big ones down here. Just for shits and giggles and practice, I'll maybe switch my lure after this just to get some variety on the fish I catch. Now, how big was that walleye that the Eevee caught? 19 pounds, he said? I just caught a 2-pound fish, and it gave me hell. Like the All-American Rejects. Oh, he's still fighting. Oh, he fought hard. Man, this is some of the prettiest pixel art I've ever seen. Alright, let's try again. I see those new fish, that's why I wanted to come over this way. He's interested. No, don't get it, bass. Yeah, I'll take you. You look small as hell. What did we get there? Brown trout. 11 ounces. He did not put up much of a fight. Alright, one more. Oh shit, they're fucking into it. So when the fish is sweating, I know he's fighting hard. Okay, now you're coming to me. No, he's still fighting hard. There we go. I'm glad it makes my dog happy when I catch fish. Another bigger brown trout. Very happy with that haul. I do think there's a benefit to maybe getting a bigger cooler so we can catch more fish. Perhaps bring more booze. I don't know if they've introduced that mechanic yet. This is the chillest lake on earth, man. I'm such a big fan. So this music right here, I guess I get why it stops while you're actually fishing. Alright, so let's look at my little book. So we have 2 sunfish, 2 brown trout, a smallmouth bass, a threadfin shad, and apparently we've seen a walleye, and that's one where we could win the award. None of the other ones have that on them. And then there's all these other breeds, species of fish. It does seem like the game is not going to be super deep or super long. I know there's some controversy around is it an idle game or not, but most people seem to be saying no, that it isn't. So what are the maps? What is that? So I'm in the Golden Fork River. We've seen every fish there is to see here, the walleye being kind of the big one we want to get to. And then all those others that we can lock up here. So the Old Wreck Bay, the Icewater Sea, Grizzly River, Autumnwood Lake. Oh, a lot of these say coming soon. So they might be... Get out of here. Did I just see Otter? Otter Cove. So are those DLC? Or is this early access? That's actually an interesting question. Let me take a peek at that. Yeah, I don't know. There's no announcements, but it is not early access. They're considering this a full release, so that's interesting. Would be interesting to know as well is like how long it is to beat. I wonder if it's a shorter game. I would imagine it is. The demo was 1 hour and 16 minutes. It had its own achievements. I'm not really seeing anything about the game itself. So let's also see, what were some of these new maps called? So Fawnmere Lake is one we'll actually get, but Autumnwood Lake. Cast and chill. Autumnwood Lake. Okay, so it says you can check a full roadmap for the game, which discusses their plans for later this year. So they have more stuff to come. Let me see if they have that full roadmap here. I just want to be able to talk through it with y'all. Man, I'm a big fan of this. So the full roadmap I have open now. Autumnwood Lake is a free update that comes this fall. Which would kind of be fun to play in September, it says. Planned add-ons. Gamepad vibration. I didn't even realize that wasn't there. Local co-op. DLC maps. Weather. And then console and mobile versions. And then I could see this being a killer mobile game. So, anyway, cool to know about the maps that are to come. But there's also plenty of content here, so. Look what the wind blew in. Good to see you, bud. So, I don't think we need more rods yet. I'm more interested in things that enable me to catch more things. I mean, I wonder if I keep saving him for now to improve my efficiency. We do that, because now I can catch 4 fish. So, let's just start with that for now. Then we'll go back to the fishing house. Is that what you call it? The tackle box. The old water cabin. Bait shop. I bet that's what you call it. Anyway, so I'm gonna come out here. We're gonna fish. I think I'll keep on my current line. I didn't really notice if it made me more money than the previous ones, but I would imagine it did. Let's throw it far. Wah! But isn't that just more reeling I have to do? Oh, what's that over there? Those are some big things. The fish is sweating. Can't have a sweaty fish. He's still sweating. Dude, he is trying to get out of here. Come on now. We got a sweaty fish. If you come out of the water, you're gonna win. You're in my domain in the air, homeboy. There we go. Come on. You're getting tired. I know it. Oh, we got a sweaty fish. He's really putting up a fight. I really applaud this little fella. Get in here, though. Smallmouth bass, nearly 2 pounds. You know what? I actually want to reel that in. I want to go see what's this away. Yeah, I hear you, doggy. I'll go for that. Does that mean you can, like, catch fish that your dog prefers if you're kind of, like, over a school that it's interested in? Oh, whoa. That's a big one. I don't think my line would allow me to catch whatever that bass is over there. Alright, see ya. Is this true in real life? You, like, when the fish is pulling, you're supposed to just stop and let it take a bunch of your line? I'm having a great time right now, honestly. I don't even realize, like, I'm just kind of, like, zoned out. I forget, sometimes when you forget you're recording, that was a 4-pound fish. Medium. When you forget you're recording, you know you got the right game. I'm interested in this big boy. I'm gonna assume I can't catch him, but I'm gonna sure as hell try. I don't know if I threw that far enough to get over in his grill, but I know you're down there, big man. Look at him down there at the bottom. I don't know if my lure is taking this low enough, but come on now. Anyone? I think I'm in no man's land with that. Let's try again. Come on in. What do I have? 2 fish right now? A bass and a trout. Oh, the big one's here. He's here. Do it. Come on, man. Why is no one interested? I wonder, is this not the right lure for this kind of fish? Sure doesn't seem like it, does it? Oh. I'm gonna be mellow here. Let's just see what happens. Take in the bubbling waters. It's ASMR. Psst, 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 psst. Alright, but for real, like I'm not the right candidate for fishing. I don't have the patience required. Alright, so let's try right here and just see if we have any more luck. Anyone hear that freaking hawk? Alright, I'm like in a zone. I'm too low for the fish up top, too far to the side for the fish at the bottom. I'm in a dead zone. Let me just see if this one coming near me is interested. But I don't think I have the right lure for whatever that fish is. Hey, look at my fish Pokedex. Yeah, they have little to no interest. What am I looking at here? It's the walleye, so I need a spoon bait before that one is going to have any interest. And we also know that that one right there at the bottom is the one for the trophy. Alright. Understood. Barking up the wrong fish tree. Alright, let's stop here to catch our last 2. I'm going to say... Oh, what happens if I snooze? Oh, that's for a time of day. I don't want that. So I want to catch one small one again. I'm just interested to know the value. Does my book tell me that? Like the average cost? No. I'm trying to make money here, dude. I'm not doing this for the love of the game. I didn't even notice a fish was on my line. A 3-ounce fish. No! Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Yeah, I understand. Bring it back. Let's change that lure. Am I far enough away from the walleye yet to be in a new territory? Yeah. Am I? Actually, I think those might still be walleye. They are. Come on up. Here, go a little further. I wish I could change which side of the boat I'm casting from. The only way you can do that is to turn, I think. So now I would go this way. Which should get me back over to the trout. And I think we'll probably make this our last outing on the boat. We'll go buy some upgrades in the shop, and then call it good. I think we have an idea of what this is. Now, I was hoping to unlock a new territory, but there's a lot I think I'm going to need to do before that becomes like a thing. I'm going to want to upgrade a lot before I go to a new map. This fish would like to take my line to the end. But he never stopped fighting, so it wasn't a good time to reel. Sometimes that's just not your fish, you know? You gotta wait for the right one, the one that wants to be caught. Ooh, bass turned around on me. Maybe this trout is our guy. Come on. Nope, okay. No, not the little one. Give me one of these. Hey, yep. No sweat fish. There we go. So we could release it if we felt it was too small, but he was a 3-pounder. We're good with that. And let's go on back and see what kind of money we've made. And then we'll buy our final upgrade for this first impressions video, in which I would imagine by now it's very clear to you how much I'm enjoying this game. Now, It's not a game of the year type of game, right? It's not like it's got all these layers and complexity and complicated gameplay, but it is a mellow game. I could definitely see myself playing this on the Steam Deck. I hope it comes to Switch and mobile for people to be able to play second screen, you know, on the couches while you watch something. Okay, so 5 for the threadfin. Those big ones that were getting me like 21 a pop, so we made some cash there. Let's go talk to Rusty. Bait and tackle. You bring supper or just bragging rights? Okay, so I don't know if we need to upgrade our boat anytime soon. I think probably we're more looking at like, do we upgrade our rod we have? We need a bigger rod. So we could do spoon bait. And then there's heavy spoon bait for like a heavier walleye. But in the meantime, we could catch smaller walleye. I almost wonder if we want to save up for like a medium rod, and I think that's what I'm going to do. So that's probably where I'll pick it up in the next episode. In the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please hit the like button; helps out a ton. Check this game out if you want a cozy second screen kind of game to play while you're doing other stuff or watching TV or whatever. You just want a game to vibe out to. It has idle mode, which is not my style, but if you want to just go idle, you could do it. Look at this. You got options. You got your sound effects. You got your music. You can just go full idle mode. Don't know what that does even. I guess maybe like your character does the best it can with what he has. So all things to check out, but hit the like button if you like this one. Helps out a ton. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. We've got content on the channel a few times a week. We've got podcasts pretty much weekly at this point, as well as a Demon Soul Platinum run going that we release episodes a couple times a month on, and we are always doing first impressions review videos where we try out new games, things like that. Tip videos if we think of, you know, things that we think people are struggling with or bosses or whatever that we come across. We'll try to find those answers for you, even though we're not stellar gamers ourselves, but we want to be a resource for you. So we hope to have you around for all of that. In the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you again next time.